Hey everyone, it's Haley Jensen, and today I am standing in front of the Dunes neighborhood. This is a really special, unique, well-established neighborhood in Idaho Falls, and it backs right up to the Sandcreek Golf Course. So let's go take a look at the dunes. Now at the very end of this video, I am going to take you inside one of the homes that's at the very back of the dunes. It's actually part of the Sandpoint neighborhood. They back up to each other, but stick around for that. It's an absolutely beautiful home listed at $780,000. Let's go. Okay, so the dunes kind of feels like Ammon because we're so close to 25th, but because we're west of 25th and not east, we are an Idaho Falls address here in the dunes. So this is 49th, goes east and west. I'm now inside the dunes in the neighborhood, walking on the walking path. This neighborhood has really beautiful higher end homes. We're pushing 700, 800 in this neighborhood, but absolutely beautiful, well-established landscaping, well-established trees, tucked back off of the busy road 49th. And like I said, right next to the golf course. The golf course is right beyond that fence there. Okay, so here's the entrance to the dunes. Like I said, that's 49th. It runs east and west. And then your next cross street, we have the Sandcreek Golf Course. And then just beyond that is 25th. Beautiful home there. Nice, peaceful, quiet neighborhood. Spring is finally coming. You can see our grass is getting greener. Some buds and leaves on the trees. Nice wide streets here. Beautiful higher end homes. So I would say obviously not a starter neighborhood here in the dunes. A little bit higher price point. Absolutely beautiful day here today. Quiet. The birds are out. So let's get in my car and just drive you through the dunes and show you what it has to offer. Okay, so before we get started, the dunes currently has two listings. One's at $669. The other's actually pending, but it's at $815. So that kind of gives you a good sense of the range, $669 kind of being on the lower range, and then all the way up to the 800 plus range. Now, what are the things I love about the dunes? The location is great. So we are 25th and 49th. Anything off of 49th or south, you're kind of going to be away from the hustle and bustle of 25th, but close enough to 25th that you are close to the restaurants, the mall, all of that. I've talked about 25th or Hit Road before, so that is where pretty much anything, any shopping, entertainment is going to be on Hit Road. So we're close. Now, if you are a golfer, this would be an absolutely excellent neighborhood because you're right next door to the golf course. The other thing I love about the dunes is just that it's a bit more established. So with a lot of our new build neighborhoods, obviously comes a lack of established trees and common areas, etc. So since this is a little bit older neighborhood, we have the big trees, we have some more established landscaping, and so it just feels like a little bit more established neighborhood. So let's drive around and take a look. So I've basically driven straight through the neighborhood toward the back. Now this is the newer portion of the neighborhood. You can see like the smaller trees. There is a home under construction right here. And then behind me, some newer homes. Absolutely beautiful homes. Great diversity in terms of what the homes look like and the exteriors. But I did want to show you where the Dunes gets its name. So these homes on this particular street toward the end of the neighborhood back up to the sand dunes. So let's look. Okay, so there's that home under construction, some new trees. Here is someone's backyard, and then the beautiful, absolutely picturesque sand dunes. What will be done with those? I don't know, still up for debate. But kind of an interesting backdrop in this newer area. But as you can see, obviously doesn't bother many people because there's still a lot of new construction going on. So I'm gonna hop back in the car and take you this way. Some absolutely beautiful homes toward the back of the neighborhood. Okay, so once we drive all the way through the dunes, we actually back up to another amazingly beautiful neighborhood called Sandpoint. So this home right here, even though I entered through the dunes and I drove all the way to the back, this vacant home here that I'm going to show you in a minute is actually part of Sandpoint. And these homes here are also part of Sandpoint. Absolutely beautiful, mostly fully custom homes. If that interests you, building your own home, hiring a builder here, we can definitely explore lots in places like Sandpoint and the dunes. But let's go check out this home right here, technically in Sandpoint. Okay, I'm just walking up to the front door of this home. It's currently listed at $780. You're surrounded by beautiful homes that are going to help your home's value. Like I said, listed at $780 here. We are on Long Cove, and let's go look. Okay, I'm standing at the front door of this home here in Sandpoint on Long Cove. As you can see, right as you enter, nice warm colors in the wood, and you'll see some of the tile here in a moment, and great lighting. So we've come into the home here, and if we go to the right, you will see the entrance from the garage, and then the laundry room is straight through there, but this has a really unique floor plan. So I wanna wait and show you that in a moment. So great large island here, and a big great room where you can entertain and have the kitchen and the living together. And then a great earthy colors here, warmer colors in the backsplash. And then standing here at your kitchen counter to see the backyard, obviously some building going on, and being able to see the entire living room as well. One thing that's really nice is this very large area for your kitchen table. Sometimes these bump out nooks are a little bit tight, but this one is plenty big. And some unique light fixtures, extra tall ceilings here in the great room. Then you can see the stairs to the basement there, and there is the entryway. Okay, just some information really quick. 6-bedroom, 3-bath home listed at $780,000. It was built by the Roy Ellis Construction Group, and it is listed by Mike Hicks with the Anderson Hicks Group. So there is some quick information for you about the home, but now I want to take you behind the kitchen because actually the master suite is hidden right behind the kitchen. So let's go look. Okay, so we are coming through the kitchen. You have your pantry right here to the left. And then this is the entryway to the primary suite. Absolutely gorgeous home in your backyard. I love that home, love the colors, love everything about it. And then in here to the bathroom, nice earthy tones on the tile. You have your bathtub here, into the shower, tiled floor to ceiling, dual shower heads, toilet back there, into the closet. And then probably my favorite feature is the connected laundry room. So you are right here, off of your bathroom, off of your closet, into the laundry, so you can put your clothes away just that much easier. And then it loops back around. So also, if you come in from work or whatever dirty, you can enter straight into the primary suite through the laundry room. Drop your clothes if you have to, and then you're straight in your bathroom without ever entering the main area of the home. Okay, so you'll have 3 bedrooms here on the main floor, tucked behind the family room. Our 2 bedrooms and a bathroom, pretty standard floor plan in terms of what we offer in the area. Extra long vanity, which is amazing if you're gonna have 2 teenagers sharing a vanity. You need a little bit of space. Great tile throughout. So I love the colors of this particular home, just a little bit more, less like gray and white, and more earth tones, a little bit warmer. All right, let's go check out the basement. Okay, so we've come down the stairs. First thing to notice is this great wet bar here and a second gas fireplace. Amazing. So great for entertaining or even family if you're bringing family with you and they're going to be living in the basement. Surprisingly, I have quite a few clients who are either bringing their parents or their grown adult kids and they need a place to call their own. This is a great basement for that. Behind the wet bar area, an amazing storage room, so much space. So if you do have adult children, like I said, coming to live with you, this is a really great basement. Super large living area here, and Even more storage tucked away back here. This one doesn't have shelving, but great for like your Christmas tree, Christmas decorations. Goes under here and even back under the stairs as well. So no shortage of storage. And then the next 3 bedrooms and the bathroom are back here down this hallway. Same beautiful colors, nice and roomy. Bathtub, fully tiled, great storage closet there. And then 3 pretty good sized bedrooms down here in the hall. You also have a little bit more space in your utility room. So like I said, no shortage of places to put things, but lots of good natural light. Great closets in each bedroom. As you can see there, lots and lots of space. And then 2 more bedrooms right here. So a total of 3 bedrooms in the basement, 1 bathroom, fireplace, and this great wet bar area. Okay, why would I move to the Dunes, Sandpoint, or buy this home in particular? The Dunes and Sandpoint are 2 very high-end, well-established and sought-after neighborhoods in Idaho Falls. Remember, they are in Idaho Falls, not Ammon, because they are west of Hitt Road. I would move to the Dunes or Sandpoint if I had a little bit older family, if I had a little bit bigger budget, and I was ready kind of for my forever home, my grandparent home. My kids were a little bit older. You're gonna have absolutely stunning, beautiful custom homes all around the neighborhood that add great value to your home. The reason I would buy this home in particular, because of the basement, if I was bringing, like I said, parents or adult children with me to Idaho and they needed time to get established before they were ready to purchase, or if they were gonna live with me full time, absolutely excellent basement with its own mini kitchen and fireplace. So really feels homey down there. Doesn't feel like you're just stuck in the basement. It feels like your own space. Thanks so much for coming along as we toured the Dunes and Sandpoint in this absolutely beautiful home listed at $780 here in Sandpoint. If you loved this home, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I would love to do a video call with you so you can see it for yourself. And as always, please like this video, subscribe to my channel. I put out 1 new video every single week that helps teach you all about Idaho Falls and what it's like to live here. Thanks again so much for watching. Until next time, I'm Haley Jensen, your East Idaho Realtor. We'll see you next week.